So I just finished watching a video of Jesse Walker, who is the author of The United States of Paranoia, A Conspiracy Theory. And I thought this was definitely one of the most interesting videos we've watched thus far. I've always been into studying conspiracy theories, and this is definitely a book that I want to check out in the near future. And so the book talks about the popularity of political conspiracy theories, as well as the fear that they've struck in America since the country was founded. And before they even introduce Jesse Walker, they talk about popular conspiracy theories that are discussed in his book, as well as things that have been popular or blown up the most over time. One of the things they discussed was the $20 bill trick. And basically, this is just where you fold a $20 bill a certain way, it looks like the Twin Towers burning down. And so this was a conspiracy theory that kind of symbolized 9/11 and said that it was something that had been planned for a long time. And so what I found interesting about this was that this was something I was exposed to at a very young age. I saw this trick in elementary school. And so it's just interesting to see how young we're exposed to these theories. So when they bring Jesse Walker on, one of the first things that he talks about was how we naturally create patterns, create narratives, and we tell stories to make sense of our world. And because there are gaps in so many stories and things that happen, we seek to make sense through these narratives because there's always a little bit of fear that's planted in us. And so when we come up with these stories, it's able to give us a little bit of peace of mind that we understand what's happening, because sometimes it's really scary to think that we don't understand what's happening and we live in a crazy world. And so something that I kind of related to this was the Sandy Hook story. And if anybody heard about the Sandy Hook story, it was very tragic, and there was a lot of inconsistencies in the story, and I think with it being so tragic, a lot of people felt better when they started trying to understand the story more and felt like they had developed their own personal understanding. One of the second things he talked about was the internet and the effect that it's had on conspiracy theories. Somebody had asked him a question about how the internet works into this, and he says that the internet has changed the velocity of conspiracy theories and has allowed them to be oddly mixed. And so, because the internet's constantly changing and there's so many people, it allows the conspiracy theories to change a lot. And although the velocity of them, they're put out so much faster, they're also changing faster. So those were two things that I found interesting, and I look forward to reading his book in the future.